Hello amigos, happy Monday. Welcome to Luxury Lunes. I am beyond thrilled. I'm like super excited because this is going to be a true unboxing. This is hot off the press, hot off of the UPS truck. Thankfully, my husband was here to sign for it, and I am beyond thrilled to actually reveal to you which luxury handbag I purchased from Fashionphile. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this reveal, plus the outrageous amount that I paid for this because I saved so much money on this handbag. Stay with me. I hope you all had a good weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I'm wearing my fun little New Mexico shirt that I actually got last year when we went to the balloon fiesta. When I'm filming this, I know the balloon fiesta is like going on, or it might have just ended. So I thought it would be fun to wear this one in honor of the balloon fiesta that's going on in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I have my little decorative tray here with just some candy, so I'm gonna move this out of the way so we can go ahead and get to this unboxing. Let's go ahead and open this. Let's see if I can get this right. I need to get me another box cutter. I need to order one. Here we go. All the fun little items. We have our little Fashionphile nail file. My husband always steals those. And our fun little confetti. All right, here we go. Here we have my item in this bag. I knew it did not come with a box. That's okay. My thumbnail was using one of my boxes that I have for one of my other handbags. Oh my gosh, super thrilled. Oh, there was more confetti in there. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need my glasses. I was so excited about this unboxing that I forgot to bring out my glasses so I can inspect this much more closely. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Qué emoción, amigas, qué emoción. All right. Nicely tied. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, let's see. Check out this beautiful handbag. I'm filming in my kitchen because I wanted the color to come out as true as possible, hopefully. So I have all of the windows open and I have my light on because I wanted to capture the color of this handbag. It's in this beautiful blue color, not royal blue, not navy. It's just a beautiful blue color. And I do not have a reissue in this size. So let me introduce you to my new beautiful Chanel reissue 2.55 flat bag. And this is in the size 226. Fashionphile listed this as a navy blue. And you have it in the gold hardware, and you have the nice back pocket with like the Mona Lisa smile. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm very particular for Chanel handbags that happen to have the chevron print, for any handbag that has a chevron print, because of the fact that I'm an Army wife, and on my husband's uniform for his rank, you actually have the chevron, like the stripes, to represent their rank, but also the years of service that they have been in. When they had this one listed on Fashionphile, it caught my attention because of the price, and the price kept going down. So let's go ahead and look at this a little bit more closely, amiga. So here we can see the beautiful chevron print, and you have the gold lock here, the little twist lock. Of course, standard for the reissue. But let me show you what sold me for this handbag, because I thought it was so unique and I had not seen anything like this before. Are you ready? ¿Estás lista? Okay, here we go. Here's the front flap, top flap. Of course, we have the signature flap for the inside. Of course, the double flap for the reissue. But now watch this. Oh my gosh. It had this pink, this handbag has this lovely pink interior. And I was like, I've never seen anything like this before. It's almost like an Hermes Verso, right? Where we have a different color interior on the handbag. Let me take out the little bubble wrap. They had the beautiful chain, reissue chain of the handbag tucked inside. And look at this lining. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think it did say that it comes with, or they had a Chanel bag inside. And look at the interior here. It's got a beautiful, beautiful pink. And then you have the signature CC logo here on the inside. And let's see. This one is made in Francia, in France. And you have the 2 pockets, and then of course the lipstick pocket. Now this one has, okay, so it's got a little bit of a, it does have a little bit of a bend right here, but that's okay. And then look, you also have the lining of the pink here on the front flap. This handbag was listed in good condition, and just by looking at this, I am extremely, extremely pleased. One of the previous sales that they had, the promotions of the 10% off, they I tried to purchase this and the 10% would not work. I think because it was already at a very high, it had already been discounted considerably because it had been listed for a while. Because I knew I was interested in purchasing this handbag, I reached out to the wonderful Fashionphile representative that assisted me when I purchased the Hermes garden party that I revealed that was actually a gift for my husband. And I asked him, I sent him the information because this one was actually out in California. And I said, can you please send me extra pictures for this handbag because I'm considering purchasing it, but I was actually gonna put it like on the layaway, like on the purchase layaway. Please send me extra pictures so that I can review them closely because I'm interested in purchasing the handbag. I said, so give me more pictures of especially the corner detail because I wanted to see that more close up from what was on the website. And I mean, the corners looked really, really good when he sent me the pictures. Everything was good. This handbag is well loved. You can tell that the handbag was used, but the person was careful with it. So it had a good run with the owner that had this before, but this is still in great condition. It is in really fabulous condition. They did really, really good to take care of this handbag on the outside and on the inside. On the pictures, from what I saw, it almost looked like there was like a white, kind of like a smudge here or like a scratch. But having seen this in person, there was nothing. The only concern that the gentleman from Fashionphile said, he said, Laura, because I told the gentleman from Fashionphile, I said, listen, you did not steer me wrong on the Hermes garden party that you selected, that you sent me the pictures for. I said, so I trust your judgment. I said, please be honest with me and give me your honest opinion on this handbag. What do you think as far as like the corner wear and everything? And he said, the bag structure and everything is fine. He goes, it looks great. He goes, my only thing to note to you is going to be the chain itself. He says, because the chain does have like a little bit of fading just because of the use, right? Because of the handbag wearing against, of course, like the grommets. He goes, so you have a little bit of fading. He goes, but for me, that's the only thing that I can see. He goes, and if that doesn't bother you, he goes, then the bag is in excellent condition. He goes, because you know you're getting one that's a few years old. And he goes, it's in really good condition. He goes, it's just really the chain. He goes, and if that's gonna bother you, he said, then I don't recommend it. And I said, the chain is the least of my worries, because to me, I figured I could always get this taken in after a few more years and maybe kind of like get this, the hardware kind of like redone a bit, right? But I had no concerns of that. You can see that it's a little bit somewhat it's not too pointy to where they've been squeezing this one a bit too much. I am just like, I'm beyond thrilled and excited. I mean, there is no corner wear. There's really like no corner wear que se ve desgastado, where it's like scratched or anything like that. I mean, you can tell that you have a little bit of scratches just here on the flaps, but that's okay. I can easily get my little polishing cloth from my other Chanel Classic flaps and go ahead and, you know, take care of that. The inside is in really great condition. There's no bad scratches, no pen marks or anything like that. I mean, this is absolutely wonderful. I'm so excited. I am so excited to have a reissue in this size, because I have my jumbo Chanel flap. Now I have this size handbag, and then of course I have my little mini So Black reissue. So welcome to the familia hermosa. Welcome to the familia. I am so excited, and I just love the pop of pink. And so look at the back pocket. The back pocket, you can see the pop of pink as well. So you have a little bit of the pop of the pink right here at the top of the Mona Lisa smile. And that was just the bonus. When I saw that interior lining, I think it said it had like a red interior, but this is more of a pink interior, like a darker pink, not fuchsia or anything like that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The person who had this treated her very well, took care of her, used the handbag, loved the handbag and used it, but was still very careful to take good care of it. And she is in great condition. She is above the condition that it was listed for initially on the Fashionphile site. And now is the time, amigas, if you are really in the market to purchase some handbags, especially from Chanel or Hermes, which is why I purchased this other one that's in that box that I showed you. They're at really good prices, and I wanted to take advantage, and it was a great deal. And so that's why I went ahead and I put it on the reserve layaway. So if you are considering purchasing a handbag, know that you have that right to go ahead and ask for more pictures. That is on the Fashionphile site. Fashionphile does a great job of putting a lot of pictures, more so than the Real, and I love the Real because I consign a lot of my items with them. But Fashionphile does an excellent job of putting a lot of extra pictures on the site. But if you are really considering a handbag and you really want close-up pictures of the corners of the interior, you can request those photos. Some people have even requested video, and they have sent video of the you know, areas that you really want a close-up image of. But this one is absolutely perfect. It does not have the mark that I thought I was going to have the mark here, because it almost looked kind of like a white, like a scratch on the image that they sent me. And I thought, well, I can live with that. But there is absolutely nothing wrong. I think it was just the lighting from when they took the picture, because he even said it might be the lighting. He said my only concern was the chain, and I can see that because it's lightened up a little bit, but it's not bad because it still has the gold, and there's nothing wrong with it. Because to me it kind of reminds me of like I always call this kind of like a bird cage, kind of a chain. But you can tell that it is still in really great condition, the chain, and the gold hardware just looks beautiful on this wonderful Chanel handbag. Look at that. My Chanel SA always said to lay your handbags on their back like that. This way you can kind of prevent a lot of that bunching or that sagging that you kind of get like back here. So just a tip. She had said to lay them down. Just a little Camochica tip in case you hadn't heard that before on your Chanel Classic flaps. But super excited, very happy. I am thrilled. This was a really great purchase. Definitely a las tres ves, bueno, bonito y barato, right? And she is gorgeous. So this is today's luxury Lunes purchase. You heard it here first. hopefully, probably, but I'm gonna give you some Fashionphile tea. For those of you that are here in Texas, we are going to get a Fashionphile store out here in Austin, I think upcoming in November. I literally just got the text from one of the ladies there in the office, and I was working with the office manager because I did sell 2 handbags from my collection that I had not used. So that way I could go ahead and justify the purchase of this handbag, but I also recently purchased another Hermes handbag. This will be coming up sometime soon. So to justify these 2 handbags that I purchased, I sold 2 out of my collection to make room for these. Fashionphile has an office here in Austin, in the Domain area, and so you can take your items there to turn in rather than shipping them. Now, they will be opening up the retail store in November, as well as you'll be able to take in any items that you want to consign. And when I told her that the discount was not working for me, she says, if you want, I will go ahead and put this handbag on hold. She says, we are going to be running an in-store promotion on Monday. Because I had reached out to her on Friday, and she said, I don't want that bag to sell if you have your heart set on it. And she said, let's go ahead and place it on hold. You already got the pictures to verify that you do want the handbag. And she says, on Monday I'll call you when we do the promotion, and I'll take your payment and we'll do the reserve layaway. And I said, perfect. So she gave me an extra 8% off actually on the handbag. So the handbag was a steal, and I got this for under $3,500, amiga. Just kind of go ahead and touch base again on how I normally do my research. In my heart, I knew I was getting a really good deal for the handbag because of the price that I paid for it. I always do my research. So I always go online and I look to see what the serial number was for this handbag. So I always like to make sure, depending on whatever handbag it is, I always want to know what year it was made in, because from there I will go online and I will search the price history for handbags, whether it's Chanel or whether it is Hermes. And this handbag is a 23 series. I knew it didn't have a card with it, so that's okay. It was not an issue for me. Since it was a 23 series, it said that this would most likely made in 2016 to 2017. From there, I went online to see the price history for the Chanel handbags. For the reissue 2.55 and the size 226, back in 2014, the retail price was $5,500. That was in 2014. In 2018, this handbag was retailing for $6,200. So that's a nice, good range. So being that I got this bag for less than $3,500, I knew I was already winning, right? I was already ahead because I was paying below the retail price from when this handbag was made. I do not go by what the current retail price is, because to me that's not really a deal. I want to make sure that I am paying below the retail price from when the handbag was made, and so I always do that research when it comes to Hermes and Chanel handbags. In 2016, for a Chanel Classic flap, not the reissue from what I could find, in 2016 the price was $4,900, and for 2017 it was $5,300. So from there I'm judging that the Chanel reissue was within within that price point. So that's why I knew I was ahead when I was able to purchase it for $3,500. This handbag was initially listed with a retail retail price of $11,700. Fashionphile had it listed on the site initially at $5,345, and from there it got marked down to the 30%. So it was already at the max discount, but then when I spoke with the Fashionphile manager in Austin, she went ahead and provided that additional 8% discount, which brought it down to under $3,500. Steal of a deal. My Chica tip is to always do your research online. Look at what the price history is for any of these designer handbags. This way you know that you are getting a good deal, especially if you want to make sure that you are paying below retail. That's my strategy of how I confirm to make sure that I'm really getting las tres best of bueno, bonito y barato. I am beyond thrilled to have a Chanel handbag in my collection. In this size, in this style. Look at that. Just pretty. I mean, she is gorgeous. Isn't she gorgeous? This is today's luxury Lunes find that I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm beyond stoked. I thought to wait till the holidays, but no, Laurita wants to use her, and yeah, I might have to switch into this handbag already because she's gorgeous perfect for fall. Jewel tones are in. Beautiful sapphire toned color, like a blue spinel. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. She even has like almost like a look in certain lighting of like a deep turquoise, but she is coming out true to color on the camera. I'm using my camera today to film. So absolutely gorgeous. This handbag was a steal for what I paid for, and she was less than my Chanel mini reissue. This handbag was less than my So Black mini reissue handbag, and I can carry a hell of a lot more in this beautiful, beautiful classic Chanel handbag. The fall season is here and the holidays are coming up. I will be doing Luxmas again, and it's going to be a lot of Hermes. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me to allow me to share this beautiful new beauty that is going to be added to my collection. To all of our military, thank you so much for your service. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.